So, you know how they call Neymar a flop at PSG? Well, I have proof that he hit his prime there and that he probably had the greatest statistical season in football history. I'm talking about 17-18 Neymar. To start off, SofaScore rated 17-18 Neymar an average match rating of 8.84, their highest of all time. You might think that's just a fluke, but on FootMob, he was rated an average of 8.94, and Who Scored rated him a 9.03. The biggest three rating programs agreed that 17-18 Neymar had the best season ever. Not only that, but Neymar averaged a higher completed dribbles per 90, more than every football player in football history. The closest being 18-19 Hazard, who was closer to some of the more average scores than Neymar's. PSG triggered Neymar's insanely large €222 million release clause to win the Champions League. But to some, since he didn't do that, he was a flop there. Little do they know, he peaked there and produced the greatest statistical season in football history. Here's the thing, Neymar got to work straight away. In his first game for PSG, the pressure was high, but Neymar flourished. First of all, he had the entire Wignon defense shivering in their boots so much that when he played a through ball to Cavani, the whole defense collapsed and put the ball in the back of their own net. Not only did he do that, but he also gave 7 key passes that game, completed 11 dribbles, and created 3 big chances. Not to mention that he scored one and assisted another to win 3-0 and earned his first 10 out of 10 match performance and a man of the match. Second game was more of the same, but even better. He scored twice, assisted twice. He won a penalty which Cavani converted, played 6 key passes, completed 14 dribbles, the most in Europe that season. He humiliated the Toulouse defense and got himself a second 10 out of 10 match performance. The first to get back to back 10 out of 10s in his first 2 games for any club ever. To kick off his PSG Champions League debut, he scored one and assisted another to win 5-0 against Celtic. In that game, he completed 7 dribbles, not the highest, but still unbelievably good. He gave 2 key passes, created 1 big chance. He was rated an 8.7 out of 10. Neymar's second Champions League match against Bayern was even better. Just look at that heat map. That game was business as usual. 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 big chance created, 2 key passes, and 6 successful dribbles. Yet none of those was his best performance. It was the one against Dijon. You might not know them, but that season they were pushing for European football. That made it even bigger of a shock for them. Neymar registered 4 goals, one of them a delicious free kick, and another one of them being the best goals of the season. He even got 2 assists, gave 2 key passes, created 2 big chances, and won man of the match. In the Champions League, Neymar performed. After those first 2 matches, PSG played Anderlecht twice, where Neymar got an 8.7 match rating in the first one and a 9 out of 10 in the second. He scored once in each game and completed a total of 16 dribbles, 8 in each. Next was Celtic. After Celtic scored their first goal after 54 seconds, Neymar began his rampage. 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 big chances created, 7 key passes, and 6 dribbles completed. A 7-1 win and a 10 out of 10 match rating. After those 2 teams, he didn't play the best against Bayern to take his first Champions League defeat of the season. Then he got back into business against Real Madrid in the round of 16 with 3 key passes and 13 dribbles, only to lose 3-1 and fracture his metatarsal before the second leg, and watch his team crash out of the Champions League. That injury ended his season. After the season ended, Neymar set for the World Cup in Russia. He scored 2 and assisted 1 throughout the tournament and got knocked out in the quarterfinals by Belgium. But after that, he had 28 goals and 17 assists in 32 games. He had completed 7.2 dribbles per game and on average scored once every 94 minutes in the league and had 1 goal contribution every 54 minutes. That, ladies and gentlemen, is prime Neymar Jr.